Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NBA news. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. No one yesterday, but there's a lot of still stuff to talk about here today. A lot of news, so we're gonna get around to it here. So first thing I'm gonna talk about, via ESPN NBA, Kendrick Perkins was talking about LeBron, Kyrie, and how LeBron missed playing with Kyrie, said like a few days ago. So Kendrick Perkins, he ended up calling out LeBron James for trying to make Kyrie Irving's moment about himself. End quote. Here we go again. LeBron weaseling his way into somebody else's moment. This is not about you. Your team is at home. This is about the Mavs and the Celtics. But yet you're so mad disappointed that you're not Kyrie Irving's running mate anymore. Here we go again, end quote. Braun must have took him off the payroll. When Kendrick Perkins has something to say, we sleep. I mean, that was really a compliment. Like, he has a personal friendship with probably Kyrie's. I mean, that was really a compliment. It wasn't him just weaseling his way. I mean, I don't like LeBron, but that's just... He just said how much he missed him and praised him for a segment. It's the media's fault they run with that shit. You literally get paid, Kendrick, to make sure you talk about LeBron on a day-to-day basis. Kendrick is annoying as hell, bro. Nobody cares what he has to say. Always yapping. Per Eric Pincus here, end quote, the Lakers are widely expected to draft Bronny either with one of their two picks at number 17 or 55. Or, if they don't do that, or they could trade up in the second round. I feel like they're just doing this to keep LeBron to play in the same team as his son. I think that's why they're going after Dan Hurley too. I think pick 17 and 55 are two different numbers for talent. But I think it's a big mistake if they take him in the first round. But I don't think he'll go there. I think he'll fall to the Lakers there at 55. So I think they're doing it to keep LeBron in town there, so he doesn't leave and then the franchise is dead. So Jason Tatum said this via NBCS Celtics, end quote, people want to just see me score 35 every night, but there's so much more to the game of basketball, and so much more that I bring to the table. I mean, yeah. Like, he has elite playmaking and defense, and his defense never gets talked about. Like, I mean, Luka's defense has been good this postseason as well. I'm not going to say elite defense from him, but he's a good defender. I mean, yeah, you want to see him score 35 every night, but there's more to basketball than just scoring. Like, he rebounds well, he makes great passes, his defense I think is good. Not elite, but I think it's good, so. So we had some breaking news today via M. McCarthy Rev. TNT is currently negotiating to secure NBA media rights. Once again, this is per M. McCarthy Rev. And quote, it's not over until it's over. Sources tell me TNT is still at the table for a smaller, less expensive fourth package that could include regular season and some playoff games. Another scenario here is for the NBA to slice off a package of locally televised games from teams and turn them into national games for TNT, according to Puck. Man, we might be back. Having both NBC and Inside the NBA would be a huge W for both people, both networks involved. But turning them boring local games in TNT primetime sounds amazing, would be awesome. We might be back. Make it happen. We want to see that. So we still have hope. It ain't over yet. And having any televised games is definitely a win. And they need to keep Inside the NBA at all costs. I feel the second option's better. Let's get small market teams more coverage. So, per Kelly Iko, Aaron Holiday era in Houston may be coming to an end. I think Aaron Holiday will leave the Rockets this summer. The era is, what the hell is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? Era is not a word to use for this. They be giving anybody an era. So, Delonte West. He was arrested in Fairfax County per Fox 5 DC. Police say he served a warrant for violation of conditions of release and charged with resisting arrest. He looks rough, man. Dude has lived a very, very hard life. I hope he's able to get help, but I mean, I think it's already too late. There's been multiple times where people try to just... It ain't gonna work out. I just don't think it's gonna work, but... I mean, you can try to get this man some help. I mean, he looks rough, man, from this mugshot. He looks rough, man. Like... He looks rough. Like... And them people tried to help him. I mean, Cuban tried to help him a few years back too, and apparently that didn't work. So, the Lakers are interested in Dan Hurley for developing their young core, including Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Max Christie, per at Woj ESPN. And his development system can also make Bronny James an ideal draft target. See, now we talked about J.J. Redick yesterday. Apparently, Dan Hurley's looking like going to be the new Lakers coach, and that's why they're interested in maybe develop their young core. So Jason Tatum, he's the favorite to win Finals MVP. Well, I would pick Luka to be the favorite to be Finals MVP. And I think Luka's the best player in this series. I'd pick him to be Finals MVP. I think he's second on the odds, and then you have Jaylen Brown after that, Kyrie, Porzingis, Derek White, Drew Holiday, P.J. Washington, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, Al Horford, Derek Jones, all in order. ESPN, Amazon, and NBC are expected to show interest in Charles Barkley, per Andrew Marchand. I know ESPN, Amazon, and NBC are interested in him, according to executives, but briefs on their plans. If TNT Sports loses the NBA, I'm not sure Barkley's just totally free to do whatever he wants, though it might end up that way, especially if he continues to go after Warner Bros. Discovery Chairman David Zaslav. We need the whole crew back, though, with Ernie, Shaq, Kenny the Jet, and Chuckster. I don't think the inside of the NBA is finished, because what I just told you a few minutes ago. Yeah, he might, but hopefully not. Hopefully, he stays over there, and hopefully TNT comes back after next season. So apparently, more stuff on the Jonte Porter thing. 2 individuals have been arrested for conspiring to defraud a sports betting company. One of the individuals placed a $800K parlay on the under of Jonte Porter's points, rebounds, assists, 3 steals, and blocks. The same game that Porter intentionally took himself out of the game. The bet was successful and netted a profit of $1.04 million. Man, they're all getting packed up. Like, hit with that Rico. I guess we'll go over a little thing from 2 days ago where the Cleveland Cavaliers have received permission to interview Denver Nuggets assistant David Aldman. Sources tell ESPN he's also met with the Lakers on their opening too. Well, this was a few days ago before Dan Hurley was mentioned now. If Cleveland is smart, they'll jump on this quickly because I think he's a good coach. Really, their player developmental guy. So, I think it's smart. But here's the big story I was mentioning. The Los Angeles Lakers, they are targeting Connecticut's Dan Hurley to become the franchise's next coach. and are preparing a massive long-term contract offer to bring the back-to-back national champion to the NBA. Sources tell ESPN. They've had preliminary contract talks with Hurley, and according to Woj, are planning to escalate discussions in the coming days. Hurley's been at the forefront of the Lakers' search from the beginning of the process, even while the organization has done its due diligence interviewing other candidates. But I thought they wanted J.J. Redick by all means. Maybe it was a media lie. But yeah, I think it'd be a very good move because I think Dan Hurley could be good at developing their young talent that they have with Reeves, Hachimura. Maybe make Jalen Hood-Schifino better. Maybe if they get Bronny James, help develop Bronny James. But it's kind of disappointing if you're a UConn fan. You're probably hoping he'd be back to try and go for that 3-peat, and said he's not. But yeah, that's really all the NBA news to talk about here. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, Alkalite, peace, and I'll see you guys for Game 1 of the NBA Finals tonight.